We've made it to Friday. This week seems to have gone on forever. Is that just me? And every day seems to be wet. Nice. But we have made it to Friday. Hopefully a busy weekend sheep-wise. Although I've got a very busy day on Sunday, a bunch of church stuff. Isaac wants you to know he's found some sticks. And I'm going to check the feed blocks. Magnesium is looking fantastic. This is looking like it needs replacing very soon. But the plan is hopefully, move that out a minute, to go to Mole Valley tomorrow. Right, let's go see them. It's another squelchy one. Lovely. On the plus side, there's like no algae. Well, there's tiny little bits and extra sticks. But yeah, looking grand. I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. That's where I'm going to call it for this morning. So I might see you later, I might see you tomorrow. Again, like Rob makes these plans and I go, okay. No idea. Zero idea what's going on in my life. But yeah. Either way, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. I might see you later, who knows. Bye! Happy Saturday! It is officially the weekend and so obviously Rob is at work. It's life really, isn't it? He has done fertiliser cart this morning, so he's been helping the fertiliser spreader, and now he's doing the pigeons. We're doing something slightly different as a sheep today. We've bought them some nuts. However, it's an old bag, and so I just moved it onto my lap and got covered in what can only be described as nut dust. Everywhere. It was not the one. But it does mean that this video might be a smidgen hard to film, because the minute Minty realises what I've got, he won't leave me alone. Like, even worse than usual. So I'm going to carry it, check the normal feed, and then I'm going to try and feed them near where we're going to collect them when we move them. He's hoping I don't get mugged on the way. By Isaac or Minty. Right, let's check the feed first. Magnesium check time. And that is why they're doing fertiliser cart. It didn't rain last night. Although it's still proper wet. Oh, don't worry guys. We're going to Mole Valley today. Because that is not enough feed. Right. Let's feed these sheep. Oh. You're balanced a bit precariously and at an angle. I'm going to try and make this work. So here's my bucket of feed with my bag of nuts in. And filming. Noisy though. If you don't know, this is what the nuts look like. That's why they're called nuts, because they're like, I don't know, like this. Who knows why they're called nuts? That's them. I'm going to try and get them to eat just in front of you. Some of them have already realised what's going on. Come on, girlies! Come on! Not the bucket, look at that one. Minty. Wait, Minty. Minty. On the floor, Minty. 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 Want to do some? There you go. You want to feed Minty? Give him a minute, buddy, because Mummy put some nuts on the floor. Jackson. Come get some grub, kids. Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty. You want to do some more? We're going to do this with Minty. Right. That's enough. Yay, it worked. So as you can see, I was able to gather them all here. It's not where we're aiming for eventually, but it is quite close. You'll also notice what I said about Minty, but he will happily eat straight out your hand, including Isaac's hand. That sheep has got no problems with human interaction and also has zero personal boundaries. But yeah, so it's just getting them, Isaac, don't beat them up. Just getting them used to coming to the bucket again. So hopefully we can lead them into the pen. I will show you the pen. So this is the pen we're hopefully going to lead them into. So it's quite a nice size. And then we'll lead them in, we'll get them in here. And then we'll pull the trailer up here and undo the gates and lead them onto the trailer. But we'll use the gates as hurdles to funnel them onto the trailer so they don't get lost. But yeah, but it's a bit wet here. So I didn't want to lead them to the bucket right here. But yeah, also feeding them meant that I got to have a really good look at them all and make sure they're all alright. So now, water trough, preferably without getting stalked by Minty. But something tells me that's not going to happen. I've made it without any stalkers. Oh, we've got a little bit of ice this morning. Just a thin layer. Oh, sorry, my boot's a bit grubby. There we go. Right, I won't fish that out because it should melt in the sun because the sun is actually out. Yeah, it did hit about -1 or something last night, so almost winter. Okay, so that's, again, with the fiddling with my hat. I do apologise. It's like every time I press the camera button, I have to fiddle with my hat. But Isaac's just been harassed by Minty. So just keeping an eye on them out the corner of my eye. But that's where we're going to call it in the field this morning. We are going to get to Mole Valley. Rob is finishing work as fast as he can because he likes to drive and he likes to take his car because mine's too small and embarrassing. But yeah, so we're going to get to Mole Valley. I'll take you along. I've got a little shopping list. But there, I'm going to get some more nuts because we're going to keep feeding them daily at the moment. Their condition's not bad, so it's not like, oh, we need to feed them up. But I want to make sure their condition stays good. And so we're going to get some extra feed. I also want to make sure they are bucket trained because they will be getting moved soon. I know I keep promising it, and I was hoping we were going to move them today, but with Rob working, we're not going to have the time. So it's coming soon. But if I can bucket train them this week, and then maybe move them next weekend, weather dependent, they might go on the trailer. When we moved them here, it took us 3 attempts. Not 3 attempts to get them on the trailer, like 3 days worth of attempts. And in the end, Rob had to manhandle 3 of them onto the trailer. Like, we had to catch them individually and Rob had to walk them onto the trailer. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, guys. Anyway, I'll see you at Mole Valley. I've been yammering on for too long. We've made it to Mole Valley. Sorry, I've been wearing sunglasses, so I've got marks all over my nose. You probably think, and I've been snoozing in the car, like, why are we making such a big deal about coming to Mole Valley? But our closest one is like an hour away. So it's a bit of a trek. So we don't come very often, so it's quite a big deal. Isaac is also currently snoozing. I'm going to have to wake that kid up. He's got some new bruises because after I finished with you guys, I went to get him. And he had a fight with Minty, so now he's got some bruises on his face. He's fine. But yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna get some stuff. I might not speak while we're in there. I might just film it and then speak over the top later because it's a bit awkward, isn't it? A bit awkward. But yeah, I will see you in there. Mole Valley. And as we go pick up the feed. Oh, look, there's Rob and Isaac. All of that as well. So I've grabbed my trolley. I'm off in and we head straight to the sheep section. You've got cows on the right and sheep on the left, because I need some stuff for my lambing supplies. You've got the iodine here, but I'm looking for some twin lamb solution. And in the end, I'll go for the pink one. I'll show you later. And then I get some Calcium, which I needed. Again, I'll show you some more of that later. But yeah, I decided to go for that one. Pop that in the trolley. They've got loads of stuff here. All your stuff for foot rot, glucose powder, all your heat lamps. Oh, my finger's in the way. But yeah, loads of stuff for lambing. There's all the raddles and markers as well. They also have a massive clothes section, like boots. It's mostly like expensive equine stuff, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, they've got a dog food section, gardening. There's just loads of stuff going on in Mole Valley. And Isaac's favourite section, the toys. Watching as he tries to go for this digger at the bottom is actually hilarious. He full on tried to put so many of these tractors in the trolley. It's like sneaky. Yeah, he did not come home with a digger. This is where you go and collect your feed stuff. And then there's a bunch of these like hurdles and handling systems. So obviously I lost Rob and Isaac to those because why not? Rob really wants to buy some hurdles. To be fair, we do need some. But yeah, so I handed the collection notice. So this is some of what we got. We've got some compound feed. These are the big bag of nuts for the girls. And then we've got another block that you've seen me put in the feed trough before. We also got some stuff that's inside. Let me show you. It's a bit later and we're back home now, but I wanted to show you a couple of the other things that we picked up at Mole Valley. So we have Calcium. So this is from my lambing supplies. This is basically liquid calcium. It's got a bunch of other stuff in it as well. But this is if they get these staggers that are calcium induced. You give them this and this will get them back from the brink of anything really. This is really good stuff. And then I also got some twin lamb care. Yay! So twin lamb is pregnancy toxemia in sheep. It is more common when they're having twins. So that's why it's called twin lamb. But it can happen in singles, particularly if it's like a really decent size single. I didn't have either of these problems last year, and so I didn't have these. However, now I have more sheep. I know that the chances of me having issues have increased, and therefore, why is Buster in the background? Hello, Buster. That's what happens when you try and film when your husband's home. We have just got these in to make sure we've got everything we need. Right, I will see you in the field tomorrow. Sunday, we're back. It's so noisy, that truck, and it's my husband, so I can't really complain. He's going around the other end to pick me up at the other gate, but he's noisy as. But yeah, it's Sunday. Happy Sunday. Quick one today, though we are going to feed him again down the bottom with the nuts, because tomorrow we're going to attempt to move them. I know, you're as worried as I am. Let's check this feed quickly, then water trough, then sheep. Magnesium's looking great. That will come with us tomorrow if we manage to get these moved. As you can see, this moved by itself, suggesting that it desperately needs changing. But again, if we're moving pastures tomorrow, I will just refill it then. So we'll, whee, so light. Right, water trough. I know, I did honestly think that the tree would be moved before the sheep. Quick check of a muddy water trough, because I believe I've been spotted. Oh, there's a bit of ice in there. None of them are making a move for it yet. Let's crack the ice. I'm going to use a stick today. Oh, Isaac styly. Goodness, that was bigger than expected. Because, yeah, my boots are really dirty. I don't like getting that in the water. Sorted. Oh, Isaac would be proud. Right, let's go feed the sheep. think you might be able to move them tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And that's it, we Friday. I had to get Rob to come help me get them back out of the enclosure because they were like, yay, grass and nuts. But they are now all out, and I will see you on Tuesday where you'll get to see if we can get them in the trailer tomorrow. Also, we're going to pick up a very special package tomorrow as well. It's going to be a good one, guys. See you Tuesday.